Yo, it was good. Right now, we about to get into everything that's going on right now. It's been crazy. We got the Young Thug trial. We got all limb snitching. We got um Jeffrey Epstein files then came out. We got Diddy. We got Cat Williams. We got Cassie. Man, we got so much shit to get into. It's been lit. It's been lit. In the meantime, in the meantime, I don't know if you can see this. There's a little nice little cup. Nice little cup from somebody gave me for Christmas. Somebody gave me this cup for Christmas. So if you ain't got nothing to drink, you ain't got a glass, pull up. By the way, this is my single band man. If you never heard it, go download it on streaming platforms everywhere.
I'm throwing money, they showing money. I'm throwing money out both hands. Band man, I got the bands. Band man, I got the bands. I'm throwing money, they showing money. I'm throwing money out. Racked up, racked out. Damn right, I cash out. My house is like a strip club. She serve drinks with her ass out. Back shot till she tap out. One nut, then I'm gone. Forgiato on chrome. Condo, that's my home. Ball hard like Rondo. Stash box where that Glock go. Bad bitch with a dog mouth. She suck dick till it's all out. Took your bitch to the mall and showed her how we ball. I'm eating pussy, sucking dick. She sucking dick, I'm eating pussy. Hell yeah, I pay to play. If the bitch is down to stay, I put red bottom on her. Then I fuck her, call her in the morning. I don't care about nothing. All it pussy nigga funny. And I got it for the.
If you ain't heard the song, go find that shit. It's Bandman by Fly Kai. That shit fire. Shop American Made LLC. All apparel American made. But let's get straight to it. There's been so much stuff going on. We're gonna get into Diddy first.
Music mogul and rapper Sean Diddy Combs has faced 4 different lawsuits in recent weeks alleging sexual assault and abuse, all of which he has denied. The first of those came from singer Cassie Ventura, known as Cassie, who accused Combs of sexual abuse and sex trafficking during the decade they were together. NBC's entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas spoke exclusively to a longtime friend of Cassie's who said she witnessed some troubling incidents. Chloe?
Good evening, Ellison. Singer-songwriter, activist Tiffany Red had been working with Cassie on an album when she first met Diddy and says that she witnessed him verbally abusing her friend. Following Cassie's settlement with Diddy, Red penned an open letter in Rolling Stone about her experience. She spoke to me about the events that she says traumatized her.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich, because you can't get away from them.
Tiffany Red has written for the likes of Zendaya, Jason Derulo, and Jennifer Hudson. In 2015, she became friends with Cassie while writing songs for her album.
Verbally abusing her friend. Following Cassie's settlement with Diddy, Red...
So she said that we don't know how I feel to be traumatized by somebody rich and famous. I mean, not to be funny or anything. And for the record, we do not support Puffy the pervert. Not at all. But I think a lot of poor people would love to be around somebody rich. That, like, we'll see. Watch this.
Red penned an open letter in Rolling Stone about her experience. She spoke to me about the events that she says traumatized her.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich.
So of course we wouldn't understand because we're poor. So um, depends who you asking. Depends who you asking. See how that goes?
Because you can't get away from them.
Tiffany Red has written for the likes of Zendaya, Jason Derulo, and Jennifer Hudson.
Now Jason Derulo looked like he been that Diddy freak off. Look at it. Allegedly.
In 2015, she became friends with Cassie while writing songs for her album. At that point, Cassie and Diddy had been together for nearly 8 years. In a lawsuit Cassie filed last month, she detailed the abuse she says Diddy committed, including physical assault. Red says although she did not know about the alleged physical assault while working with Cassie, she did witness verbal abuse on more than one occasion, one of which took place during Cassie's 29th birthday in 2015. Red says Diddy showed up at karaoke where Cassie and a group of friends were celebrating.
Look at D-Rock with Diddy. D-Rock is Diddy is Diddy. D-Rock was Biggie's best friend. He was the guy that allegedly took the gun charge for Biggie in North Carolina. When Biggie first got signed. So they try to say if D-Rock would never took that gun charge, we would have never had Biggie Smalls. But if you ask me, maybe Biggie Smalls should have took that gun charge because then he wouldn't have been around Puff and he would have still been alive.
So he had her back into the corner and he was like cussing her out with his hand in her face.
Later that night, Red, who was staying at Cassie's home, says she awoke to screaming.
He's standing in the living room area and she's there. And he was like, emotional singing, there you are. And I just was like, oh, he's talking to me. And I remember I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside. And I remember looking in his eyes and I said to him, what did y'all do? Because I could see that she was really sedated. That was the first time I ever seen her high before. And then he says, tell your girl.
Dear black woman, I love, I respect, and I'm down to die and protect for y'all rights. But we got to be honest. Me being a boy, or I'm a man now, but for little boys, it's just running trains on girls is like normal for boys. And the sad thing is the girls don't ever want to seem to admit that. That's mad. That's what's weird to me. And I understand you don't want to admit that. Who would admit that you allowed a bunch of guys to have sex with you? And I'm not even talking about Cassie. I'm actually speaking from personal experience growing up in the hood. That was normal. Matter of fact, we didn't have girlfriends. The only time we even had sex was with the one girl who was fast, obviously in the neighborhood or whatever. We all was kids, so. But she sounded like she was mad that she said, "What did you guys do?" Now you talking to Diddy, this dude with all this money, and you asking him, "What did you do?" Sound like you wish you was there.
She wants some birthday. And we were like, well, I mean, he's saying this to me, and I'm like, well, she doesn't have to have sex with you if she doesn't want to. He was upset.
Okay, now, once again, I do not support the perv puff. But, dear women, because I'm not talking to the men, because y'all don't respect us anyway. So the women, are y'all not going to be honest and act like your husband, baby father, boyfriend never told your friend, yo, talk to your own girl, I'm trying to give her some dick. They never said that ever, huh? I thought that was normal in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly. Yo, why she mad? Yo, she mad at me right now, man. Shit, she mad, yo, but she needs some she needs some dick, yo. You need to tell her, yo. Now we didn't know what he had going on, but I'm just saying, that's like normal conversations in the black community, the way that we communicate. Like, shit. Like I see, like so. It's just like I said. I don't support the perv puff, but like, come on, y'all.
Like, I guess that she didn't want to do with him whatever he wanted. I don't know. I don't feel like I could advocate for myself in that moment. Like, I realized, like, oh, this guy is dangerous.
Red says it was only a few months ago that Cassie
No,
told her
no.
what was really
What's dangerous is you going on national TV with that motherfucking bullshit ass outfit, looking like she belonged with Public Enemy or Africa Bambaataa or some bullshit like that, and with that fucked up wig and weave. And I support and love all women, but ladies, I learned from y'all. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I learned: women and men, we think just alike. We only have conflict when we become a couple because somebody's lying to the other. But other than that, all the women are saying, look at this bitch here. She went on national TV dressed like this. Get the fuck out of here.
going on that night in 2015, that it all stemmed from the music executive wanting her to take part in what he called a freak off against her will.
What did Cassie tell you about these freak offs?
That he would hire these like sex workers and like they would have, sex with her or whatever.
Blah. I just want to put a point out there. We being honest, right? We being grown or not? I think Puff is a pervert. I think he's a disgrace to the black community. I think he's a disgrace to all black men. I think he ruined his career. I don't respect him as a man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He's a pervert. And now let's be realistic because we're going to be real. Diddy was having live pornos in the room, period. So while some of you guys is masturbating at home, paying girls for OnlyFans, doing all that stuff, Diddy had enough money to have this shit in his house. The only crazy stuff is you ain't even allegedly. All right, let me just say this for the record. And I want you guys to take advice. Anybody, ladies, I'm talking to the ladies. If your man or boyfriend asks you, even husband, to be in the threesome with you, he don't love you. I'm gonna say that again. If your boyfriend, husband, your significant other, whatever, ask you to participate in a threesome, he's really not your boyfriend. You just a freak off situation. Because out of I've been like I'm a man. Throughout my whole life of being a man, none of my friends, none. I mean, from when I was in public school to junior high school to high school to the YMCA to basketball locker rooms, I've never heard nobody that actually loved their girlfriend sitting there talking about, yo, me and such just had a threesome. No, all my dogs, they're gonna go cheat. And then they're coming back to their girl because they don't want to share their girlfriend. So he didn't even love the girl anyway. So was she being, and then was she, yo, the girl said, this lady right here said, I think Cassie had one of the biggest Birkin bags she ever seen in the history of her life. Well, so it's like you're being compensated also. And I know I'm talking too much, but if Puff got the little privates and he don't know how to put it down, right? Because this is what I thought women wanted, right? I thought that, okay, my man, he can't really satisfy me sexually, but at least he got common sense to get the dudes with the BBCs that can. I thought that was every woman's dream. I guess not now, huh? Come on, yo.
Whatever, and he would watch and tell them what to do.
In her lawsuit, Cassie alleges she was forced to participate in freak offs throughout.
Look at this motherfucker right here. Motherfucker look like Prince or somebody. Look at the look. So look, allegedly he's supposed to be Lucifer, and she's the queen of the damn. Give me a Leah. This is when he told her to shave her head. Who gives a fuck about that? They blew that out of proportion. Bitch, go shave your head. I see the white bitch right there. Her hair shaved. Yeah, you go do it. And that shit was hard because they had all the black bitches head shaved. So that was lit. But look. This nigga think he's Elton John. You dressed in all white. All my Haitians and real religious people know that's pure. You know what I mean? Nigga, and why you put her in black? I'm this. It's not got this got nothing to do with no conspiracy theory because I don't believe in all of that bullshit. Because it's either you know or you don't. The conspiracy is nigga, you don't know. That's the only conspiracy. But she's in black and he's in white, so he's supposed to be Jesus, and what she's supposed to be the evil queen. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Look at this nigga with it. Look, he got the one earring like Elton John, and it just so happened to be a cross. Out of all the earrings in the world, out of all the money he got, he could have boulders in his ears. He could have Rolex fucking watches and Audemars and Richard Mille big diamonds just swinging from his ears. Instead, he chose look. And he also had the chain of the cross. And I'm not even getting on no spiritual or none of that shit. Like, we care less about all that. We're not even talking about that, but we're talking about what we're looking at in our face. So we're looking at this dude who think he's Jesus, and we're looking at this girl right here, and she look high. 100%. Look at her eyes. She was going on that shit. We all do some type of shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not mad at that. But yeah, she looked gone. And he looked, I don't even respect him, man. Disgrace.
Out her relationship with Diddy. Red learning recently one horrific detail from Cassie.
She told me the only time he was willing to do anything or work on her music, go through any plans, any of that, was when she had a freak off. So all of our music, all my work, to find out that like I spent all these years writing these songs for him to rape my friend to, like, is just disgusting.
In the
Whoa, I might have fucked it up, but I did fuck it up. Yep, I did. That's me. But I'll get back. Fuck, I fucked. Hey, look. Let me tell you about, I don't know who the fuck that is. But listen though. Oh, that's the, listen though. This is where she messed up at. She said he was so distraught. That's me once again.
Music mogul and rapper Sean Diddy
back.
Combs has faced 4 different lawsuits.
His eyes, and I said to him, what did y'all, like, they would have, sex with her or whatever, and he would watch and tell them what to do.
In her lawsuit, Cassie alleges she was forced to participate in freak-offs throughout her relationship with Diddy. Red learning recently one horrific detail.
The journalist sound like she wanted to be in them, like she mad she wasn't there.
From Cassie.
She told me the only time he was willing to do anything or work on her music, go through any plans, any of that, was when she had a freak off. So all of our music, all my work, to find out that like I spent all these years writing these songs for him to rape my friend to, like, is just disgusting.
In the lawsuit,
Okay,
Cassie detailed the physical abuse.
Whoa. So how about the other girls that had sex to your songs? That wasn't disgusting to you? Yes or no? I just want to know. I know I had sex with girls to Cassie, for sure. And I ain't had Diddy take anything. I just had Diddy's a pervert that's masturbating in the corner while other dudes is doing his girlfriend. And he was allegedly, we're going to get into that. We already know Bill Cosby. We already know. But we also got that, bro. What bitch? This got nothing to do with Cassie. Man, I seen bitches do. Look, girls do. You know what a girl would do right now for a Chanel bag? I'm not even being funny. No disrespect, but I'm just sitting there saying. That's all I got to say. So imagine a nigga buy a girl a G-Wagon. You know what the bitch gonna do for that? You just never know. Yo, look, I buy you a G-Wagon right now if you do me and my other homies right here. How many women gonna say no?
She says Diddy committed, including an instance where she was put in a hotel room for days to heal. Red says Cassie recently told her about Diddy giving her a black eye before the premiere of her 2016 film, The Perfect Match.
I remember one time her telling me that I think it might have been The Perfect Match, that movie that she was in, and she told me that she had a black eye under her makeup.
Do you believe
Diddy, you better not be fucking Terrence J. But um, I think Cassie was hitting Diddy too, because Diddy's soft. Diddy one of the soft dudes that he's so soft, he do gangster stuff at the wrong time. That's how much he out of the pocket of like how to be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Biggie wasn't no real nigga, son. Like we just gonna keep that shit 1,000. He was a rap dude that represented Brooklyn, and he sold drugs, and he got killed young. That's it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Um, of course he rolled with niggas that was shooters and drug dealers. Nigga, we from Brooklyn. What the fuck? Nobody never said Biggie was pussy or nothing like that at all. I'm just saying he was just a regular, he was a talented brother. That's it. You know what I mean? And he represented Brooklyn on the music tip, period. That was it. I never heard no stories about Biggie doing nothing, man. Never in history ever, but rapped it, period. Dudes around him, that's a whole nother story. But we talking about Biggie himself. So like, and I say that to say, Puff was around Wolf. Puff always was paying for protection, man. Like obviously what it looked like. Suge was slapping him around, so he taking it out on Cassie. But you can tell with guys like him, it's about humiliation, right? He really just want to humiliate the girl. That's why I'm saying I don't know no guys that want to have threesomes with their girlfriend, and except for my guy over there in Atlanta, but they different. You know what I'm saying? Because everything they do is consensual. I'm quite sure it's lit over there. You never heard nothing about my boy in Atlanta sitting in the corner jerking off while dude's doing his wife. You ain't never heard nothing about Tip allegedly letting other guys have relations with Tiny. See, I'm watching my words because I know that King stand on business, and I love Tip though, like dead ass. But all jokes aside though, we all grown. You ain't never heard Ti letting no man play with his wife, man. Like I don't know what's up with old boy. And we know what was going on also. It wasn't just him getting the only reason why Diddy had to settle because the other part of the lawsuit was he was getting them BBCs right like she was, allegedly.
believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes.
Yes. He is so dangerous. And he never even touched her. He never put a hand on her. What did he do to her? He never touched this girl right here. If anything, he gave this bitch a fucking job. He employed this fucking bitch, and this bitch is up here saying he belongs in jail. That's disgusting. You see how society, you see what's going on? This Diddy never touched her, never slapped her. None had anything to do with nothing at all with her. What he did do was put food in her mouth, gave her a fucking opportunity because one thing about it, Cassie songs, it was good. I was a Cassie fan personally. So if you wrote that shit, you did a hell of a job. But you got paid for a service, bitch. That's just how the shit go. Okay, you write the songs. That's that. I pay you. These are my songs. You talking about the songs that I wrote for my friend. Doing her to it. Once you write the song and you receive a check, it's actually my song. So what the fuck is you talking about? If Diddy wanted to masturbate in the corner to the song by itself, why would you care? That's kind of like I never like. That's kind of weird though. That's why people like her, you can't. You so much Cassie friend that everything you're saying don't make sense. If anything, you need to be telling Cassie, "Yo, can I get some bread?" Oh, you know why Cassie not gonna give you no money? Because you wasn't there when she had to suck dick, allegedly. That's why. Fuck out of here, my nigga. And Cassie deserved the bag. Diddy's a bozo, my nigga. Cassie's mad beautiful. And I think he manipulated. I don't know what the fuck. He tricked her, my G. I don't think he doing that shit with her. Yeah, he tricked her. She got fooled, man. And thank God for 50 Cent and Uncle Murder because they seem like to be the only celebrities bashing this nigga. Straight up. Get Diddy out of here. This nigga's a pervert, my nigga. Straight up. The whole time, this nigga is a wicked ass nigga. And you don't even do women like that regardless of what. That's why we can't respect him because you really just humiliating the little girl. You getting that high, right? You mad older than her, number one. It's like we already know the rituals, man, the humiliation rituals. You know what I'm saying? You just do things that goes against what you know what's supposed to be. You know what I mean? We ain't even gonna get into that shit, but we already know what's going on. Like it's just, yo, if you want to go be jerking off in the corner and all that, I mean, that's really your prerogative, bro. Like I'm not mad. Like I'm not even mad at that. Like nigga, do you? You know what I mean? Like shit. That's on you. But she seems she and see it. Look, I had a cat named Pete. And this is no lie, this is a true story. I'm about to get off the subject, but Pete the fucking cat, this I swear this on my son. That nigga left, I used to let him walk out. That nigga left the crib, never came back. I can't get an interview for shit about my motherfucking cat. And you mean to tell me this bitch could get an interview talking about somebody else's sex life that she had no proof of? You didn't even see none of this shit. This is all hearsay and allegedly, and you on the national stage with a platform. This is crazy. She's not talking about the new music that she created for other artists or anything like that. No, whatever happened to Cassie just destroyed you so much. You didn't see it. You wasn't even fucking there. Diddy, you need to pay me because I'm the only one that can. I can't help you, man, and I don't support you, but I can make it look like the fucking facts, nigga, because you ain't saying shit, and you need to just fucking take off your fucking comments and stand the fuck up, nigga, like straight up. They're gonna come at you regardless of what. Eat that shit, my nigga. What the fuck? You ain't saying nothing. So what you paid her? You was supposed to pay Cassie, nigga. You was with the girl for over 11 years, nigga. That was like a fucking wife. She deserved her fucking bread. That ain't nobody else's business, my nigga. You need to be coming out barking on niggas. But you looking like it's serious and you actually going in the shell. Not even facing shit on, but you supposed to be a king. You ain't no fucking king, nigga. That's how we know it's true. One thing about liars and devils, y'all, they don't come out when the lights is on. The liars and the devils don't come out when the lights is on. Motherfuckers be too scared. That's when you know you're hiding something. If Diddy was innocent, not and look, whatever he had with Cassie, that's their personal stuff. Like, you know what I mean? If he was drugging her, yeah, if you gonna be with somebody for 11 years and they was drugging you for 11 years, you think we just gonna believe that shit? Like, I'm just sitting there being honest. And like that, like what anyway. My that's just Cassie I'm talking about. That was his girl. Um, but I don't believe Cassie was the only one that was getting drugged. See, because in other words, I'm saying like Cassie doesn't count because Cassie was drugging the bitches probably with him. You know what I'm saying? And of course he should have paid her. Like he should have paid her. People like, oh, you know why did he pay her? Because of more stuff going to come out. Man, it ain't no worse, no more worse than what the fuck it is right now. We already think the dude gay. We already had the fucking guy, the John Oden dude, who said that Diddy was the Illuminati and all the other shit. He said that he was doing Diddy and Cassie. This is the dude allegedly saying this. Let me just shut the fuck up, man, and let this bitch with the bad weave talk. This bitch need a fucking They probably hopefully CNBC give us some money to get a better wig.
I did. Why? I mean, look at his rap sheet.
An attorney for Cassie.
Look at his rap sheet. I ain't trying to be funny or anything, but this man don't have no criminal history. His rap sheet is making billions of dollars and making people successful. Look at her right there. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't know who the fuck she was. Ryan Leslie brung her to the wolves. The homie took her, and look at that smile on her face. That bitch lived a life that you would never live with that messed up wig. You know what I'm saying? Look how she looking at him. Cassie was bad, yo. That's why I don't respect that nigga. That's why I don't respect. See, I'm a real man. When I mean a real man, I know what's up with me, nigga. You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas ain't right. Niggas be over there. A lot of them, I say 70% of these niggas is bisexual. 70%, 75%. So I don't give a fuck. And as me being a dude that haven't ever had any encounter with a man, don't even know what that is like, but I know all about women. Her face right there, she looked like she in love with this nigga. That's what the fuck that looked like. And it looked like a little fake smirk too, because they in public. So I really don't know what's going on. But he turned her up, my nigga. You know what I mean? And he should have been cashed out under the table. Now the cat's out the bag But you know what's crazy? In the lawsuit, it only says that he would watch other men fuck her. So I don't know if she said he was masturbating. I don't know if other people threw that in there. But what else he gonna do? What the fuck? If you look at pornos, what the hell you think the yo, people don't have real talk and real stories. Like women, and I'm not talking about cats, I'm just speaking men and women in general. A female ain't gonna tell you, hey, I've been with 2 guys at one time, 3 guys. Girls ain't saying this, saying no shit like that. That's embarrassing to say. But really, not really, but it's your privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually you actually have the right to that's not nobody business. You know what I mean? Like so if a guy want to be with multiple girls one day, if he want to tell you, that's up to him, but it's really his privacy. I think people do have the right to their privacy, straight up. And what she did was exposed the privacy. Like that's like, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. And he cashed you out and you made it look bad on the homie, but you was down with the shit. And he put you on. Yeah, I just like, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, I don't yo, look, I initially came here to bash Diddy. And if you go on my Instagram, Fly Kai Media, Fly Kai, I bash that nigga like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I don't support the nigga, but that nigga, men know. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm just talking shit because I can't believe he was letting other niggas fuck this badass pretty female right here, and he was watching. Like nigga, I'm not sharing this bitch with no nigga. I'm not even sharing her with another bitch. But nah, yeah, man, that's I can't. He got to look at another man's body hole, man. While dude smashing out, then she got the masquerade stuff on and the white nail polish. So what he was doing was humiliation rituals on her ass. That's all it really was. You know what I'm saying? And he's masturbating in the corner like a lot of motherfuckers be doing that just ain't get caught. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me let this shit play. My bad.
Declined to comment. Diddy's attorney did not respond. In 2015, Diddy was arrested on 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and other charges for allegedly beating up his son's football coach. Prosecutors declined to file felony charges related to that arrest. 24 hours after Cassie filed her lawsuit, she and Diddy announced that they had reached an undisclosed settlement. Combs released a statement saying, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best." His lawyer adding that the settlement was, quote, "in no way an admission of wrongdoing."
I mean, I just feel like it's PR. He settled.
I don't think that is an admission of wrongdoing. I think you owe the bitch bread regardless, my nigga. That's what I think. If you was with a bitch for 11 fucking years and she walked away with nothing, and you came up, I mean, my nigga, like, that's like a wife and shit. Like, you feel me? The only difference is y'all didn't have any children, and allegedly because you didn't want to have no children with. You was just real controlling. We already know what kind of nigga you is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you one of them niggas that's too fake. Like, you a fake ass, you ain't no real nigga, puff. Word. We don't respect you, nigga. Straight up. We know Biggie ain't respect your ass. Jay don't even really fuck with you. All of a sudden, Puff was became tough. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you supposed to be a mogul, my nigga. You out here, you a molester. Fuck out of here, man. And regardless of what, Cassie was still way younger than you, regardless. He was like 34, she was like 18 or some shit, 35. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? This nigga's crazy, my G. That's his kid's age. That's how you knew the nigga was weird. Because number one is this. His son is like 30, probably, Justin or some shit. And you was messing with Miami. Yo, my G, like, come on, my nigga. Yo, one thing we do know as men, let me just use Jay-Z as a perfect example. We love Jigga Man. Jigga Man wife is like 40, Beyonce is 40 years old, my G. Puffy girlfriends be in their 20s. So that right there just tell you different. I'm gonna say this again. we're not talking about allegedly the other stuff with Jay-Z that nobody really knows about shit. Like that sounds like bullshit. We're talking about what we know right now, the facts. Beyonce is a grown ass woman. Jay like grown women. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, he like young shit. And you know why? Because he could take advantage of young women. That's how you know that nigga's a creep. And I'm happy Cassie got that fucking money because because that nigga's a pervert ass nigga. The question is, was Miami getting done like that? Miami out her own mouth said she like getting peed on. Out her own mouth. And nigga like she like it. Uh if he the question is, was she on the freak off? She had nigga, all her songs is nasty songs. So I want to hear about the freak offs with Young Miami and Diddy. Straight up. Fuck that. That's the real freak offs. Miami, time to tell the truth, girl, if you want to get the bag. You want to be Oprah? Tell the fucking sex stories.
Because he doesn't want to go to court.
Diddy's music career spans 3 decades, including 3 Grammy Awards and the creation of Bad Boy Records, representing artists from Mary J. Blige to the late Notorious B.I.G. In September, he was awarded MTV's Global Icon Award. But since the allegations surfaced, Hulu scrapped a reality series about his family, and the Recording Academy said they are considering to rescind his invite to this year's Grammys.
You know,
album when she first met
Fuck the
Diddy
Grammys.
and says that she witnessed him verbally abusing her friend.
You think Puffy give a fuck about the damn Grammys? He trying to look up BBCs, and then you think he want to go to the damn Grammys? He ain't got time for that shit. You kind of did mess it up because would have been another wild night for Diddy. I'm an honest dude, man. That's why I can't be streaming this shit because men, when you see society today is not honest. People act like they're saints and shit. Like they don't have. Um, I guess we all just got here by not having sex and doing freaky things, huh? No one makes. No one is nasty. Nobody's eating butt and sucking private time. Nobody's. Nobody has fantasies of multiple men or multiple women. I guess that doesn't happen. Our brains doesn't think like that. I guess it just don't. I know what our brains don't think like is as a heterosexual gangster street man, if other niggas putting wood in our girlfriends, that's what make Puffy weird. I didn't give a fuck about him. Nah, I can't even accept it. No way. I don't even know. Yeah, see, I can't even give him no bell. Nigga, that's weird as fuck. I mean, son, I ain't gonna lie though, man. I understand. I've been around some street dudes. I ain't gonna say their names, but them niggas gave me P. Diddy vibes too. Like I'm dead ass serious. Like I ain't lying, yo. I already know.
Following Cassie's
It
settlement,
be damn
Hulu
near like a
scrapped a
nigga be peer.
reality series.
It
Hulu
be
scrapped a reality series about his family.
it be almost like a nigga be peer pressuring you to have sex with a bitch, which be a little weird to me. Like it was a certain dude, like he called me, yo, I got this bitch, man. I'm like, we about to go fuck. I'm sitting there looking like, nigga, I got bitches, I got mad bitches, you got mad bitches. So what the fuck you mean we got a bitch? Let's fuck her. What the fuck I want? What the fuck we want to go have sex with it together for, my nigga? And like this shit is like, nigga, that's gay to me, my nigga. Like what the fuck? It's gay. Even in pornos, my nigga. And I love pornos, just like the rest of us. It ain't no reason to see two. For business purposes, I get it. To monetize because people want to see it. But for me to want to be in the scene like that and to participate in that, it's kind of hard to. You got to, bro. Yo, and you know what the porn stars say? Yo, I wouldn't. Yo, no, I'm zoned out, man. I'm not even looking at this big ass private, this nigga big 15-inch dick next to me. There's no way, man. I'm over here focused on the girl. Get the fuck out of here. The girl think you gay. Pinky think you gay. So y'all niggas that be gang banging Cherokee Pinky, Jada Page, uh, Zamino, and all that. I ain't see no niggas gang do her. It's always with bitches. But anyway, let me get off of that. Let me skip to this nigga Diddy, man. You was a mogul. Now you just threw it away. What Uncle Murder said on that shit? Mm-mm.
These are our careers.
And Chloe is back with us now. You hear her saying justice looks like Diddy behind bars. Is there a possibility that could still
Let me
happen?
hear that. Let me let y'all hear
Just the
that.
bottom line.
As for what justice looks like,
I think justice looks like Diddy being behind bars. And I also think that justice looks like everybody getting retribution for all of.
I think Diddy should sue her ass for defamation of character. Dead ass serious. Jump on that shit right now. This is what make Diddy look guilty. Yo, I'm just being honest. I'm a guy. So I'm not speaking from the legal aspect. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I'm not a judge. I don't know what was legal and what wasn't. I don't know. So I'll be lying if I sit there and say I think he should be. It would not be like he's a disgrace and he should be taken off the streets because um fuck him. Shit. That nigga, I don't give a fuck about his ass. He been rich for too long. Get this nigga out of here, my nigga. Listen, somebody else need to come up that ain't gonna be a pervert and a freak nigga like that nigga. Because it is gatekeepers. That nigga been there holding the gates forever. And I'm happy Cassie didn't shut them niggas down. But shout out to Diageo. Because without Diageo, none of this shit would be happening. They the reason that Cassie had the nuts to even go through with this shit. This shit politics, man. He knew what it was. Diageo gonna drag this nigga bank account down. You feel me? Look, all of a sudden, this singer girl right here that none of us never heard of pop up, and she get to get on CNBC, NBC News. Bro, come on, bro. I wonder how she get up there out the sky blue, and they actually took it. Do you know how many people want to come out? And nothing even happened to her. Only proof we got from her is that she wrote songs for her. But guess what? Cassie can't speak anyway. So we don't even know if anything she's saying is fucking true, yo. That's why Puff need to hurry up and sue this bad weave ass f- female right here, clout chasing ass female. You know what I'm saying? There's other victims out there, and you know what though? For ladies, I do understand it is 100% embarrassing because you don't want people to for the Jane Does out there. Like if you've been in a situation with men and they took advantage of you, I don't respect them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I think that's sucker shit. But y'all know, ladies, like I know, real niggas don't gotta just take the pussy. Y'all throwing that shit at the real niggas regardless. So like them niggas that do that shit, fuck them niggas. I think y'all should pop. I think y'all should have guns and y'all need to protect yourselves. Fuck that shit, straight up. But her, I don't know why the fuck she's up there. But that's how you know who's bigger than Diddy is Diageo. Diddy was fucking with the wrong people. Nigga was dancing in the wrong porno, nigga. And look, sitting there calling Diageo racist. Diageo is the guys who actually own Ciroc. They own DeLeon. They own every fucking tequila you could think of. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy sued them, called them racist. Then all of a sudden, magically, Cassie come with the lawsuit. Cassie been around for 11. Yo, you believe? I'm not believing that. All right, let me give you what's going on. They said that the government in New York, it was a deadline, blah blah blah. So Cassie just filed before the deadline. That's bullshit, man. Like, oh no, the governor, um, y'all, the ones that know the story know the governor. She put some extension or some bullshit that I'm supposed to believe. You guys believe that shit. Some of that shit was they lying Diddy ass straight up all the way, 100%. That nigga been a pervert for 11, 12 years 20 years getting away doing perverted shit. Soon as this nigga went against Diageo, the Ciroc, the real owners of Ciroc, he started having problems. He started to get these allegations came out. I mean, it's just common sense, yo. At the end of the day, are they playing Diddy? Yeah, they play Diddy. Diageo played Diddy, and I know business too. You know what I'm saying? Money don't mean shit as far as no. Let me take that back. Money doesn't mean anything to the point where, yo, look, business practice is business practice. I seen fucking Diddy with Ray Dalio sitting down a couple years ago. Ray Dalio is like he's a legend in the finance world. In the finance world, I look up to him financially. Old white dude. I read all of his books. Dude is a legend. But I seen him sitting with Diddy, and Diddy said that was his mentor. Ray Dalio is Diddy's mentor. Now we young hip hop niggas, right? I'm thinking I'm learning something new, getting out of them type of worlds because I'm studying people like Ray Dalio. I'm just doing investors, and I see Diddy sitting down with this nigga. Then it made me think Ray Dalio. You know what I mean? It just was a little, you know what I mean? It was a little different, man. But the difference between me and the person like Diddy and the real investors or the people um who the real, how can I say it? The real students of the market. Because Diddy, you ain't really no investor nigga. You a nigga with bread and you a good marketer, and that's you that nigga, you up there. But nigga, you ain't with us, nigga. We in the stock market, nigga. You trying to figure this shit out. And we learning from people like Ray Dalio that you don't even have time to read their books. That's why when I was sitting there watching you sitting with him, it's look weird, man. But Diddy did it. Let me skip this shit. Get him out of here, y'all.
Something, or perhaps investigations going on behind the scenes. But publicly, on the record, no such investigation has been confirmed. And also, there have been.
Since when investigations is going to be public? Investigation. What they investigating? They gonna investigate the size of the BBC that was fucking Cassie? Because the reality is that the lawsuit, if anybody ever read it, inside the lawsuit, it just shows Cassie being humiliated. But she's saying she don't like it. But what girl don't like big privates? I thought girls like big dicks. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. She told the freak off secrets, man. That's what the fuck it looked like to me. And Diddy's hurt. And I don't respect that nigga because I know he's a pervert. But I feel like, yeah, you was with him for 11 years. You was having fun too. You know what I'm saying? And and one thing she said that he took the you know what or whatever. She should have had a gun and shot his ass. That's why I say women need guns. Men, hey, listen, women, ladies, if you don't realize by now, men is horrible, and sometimes you can't wait for the cops. If you don't hurry up and shoot these niggas or men, you have every right to shoot these niggas. The fuck out of here. Get you a gun immediately, even if it got to be something small. But you better not let no nigga try to rape you. Fuck that shit. We don't respect that shit. Pop his ass, shoot him in the goddamn head. If you love yourself, get a gun, females. Shit, fuck that. And y'all don't even be having felons and none of that shit. Y'all need to get a fucking gun and y'all need to stop thinking that guns is scary because you got perverts like Puff running around doing sucker shit like this. And don't worry, we have more stories on Diddy. A lot with Diddy and your boy Cat coming up next. But look, the white ladies right here, let's get them out of here, Jan. Let's make fun, let's laugh, y'all. Hold up. Let's laugh at what they say.
Been other lawsuits of some women coming forward with other similar.
If throwing you under the bus was a group of people, look at these two.
Accusations and allegations, and who knows if others might come forward as well. Remember, the Adult Survivors Act is set to expire at the end of this month in the state of California, and we know that Diddy, that is where he has primarily resided, so you never know.
She's just letting the girls know that if you ever been, she's saying it her own mouth. If just reminding the victims come forward was a person, that's her. But she looked like she mad she wasn't there at the party.
Know if others might come forward between now and the new year.
And you spent so much time talking with Tiffany, and you can tell, even watching that back, not being in the room with her, that she has been so deeply impacted by what.
How the fuck can you be deeply impacted by your homegirl living a life that her with the bad weave would never live. She don't even have video footage of this shit. And what I'm not trying to look, it's already established. I'm fuck Diddy. I ain't with that nigga. Y'all gonna hear how much more I don't like him. But I, I myself was a victim of women lying and robbing me. So I'm just being totally honest. So that's what makes the world. I'm just a real nigga to say, you know what? I think Diddy's a perv, but I know that a lot of women be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like they do. Um, I think she should be compensated because she was with him for 11 years, and that's damn near like a wife. And you know what I mean? Like nigga, why you like nigga? You should have married this bitch. You know, see how pretty she was, and as soon as she left, she had kids. So obviously, we realized you didn't want to have children with her. And that goes to show you why, because you didn't respect her, son. That's why Diddy never had children with Cassie, because he never respected her. Because he knew what the bitch been through, and then he like, bitch, you would never have be the mother of my kids. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So when some niggas be running around trying to say that Kim Porter was doing freak offs and trying to disrespect them, like, yo, y'all could kill that. Puff has something to do with Kim Porter shit. No black man want to have his fucking kids, all his fucking kids with him. Hell fucking no. All that shit y'all thinking is cap. Niggas want their kids with their moms so they can run around and have the freak offs. You think he want his fucking daughters in the damn house and he in there trying to call the BBCs over? Hell no. That nigga want his moms there. He want all of their mothers there. So y'all be dead wrong for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she got the book. Man, whatever book Kim Porter had doesn't matter. We got the better book, Cassie. Cassie got fucking paid, my nigga. Kim didn't get shit but death. So who won? Cassie won. So whatever they're saying about Kim, oh, the story Kim had about Diddy, the story, whatever Kim had about Diddy is obviously all bullshit lies. All these blog niggas is lying on this bullshit. Because guess what? Whatever that story, obviously all of that shit is lies. We know that this nigga Keith Sweat, that's his nigga name, the light skinned nigga, not Keith Sweat. What the fuck is my man? Al B. Shaw. Nigga, you over there sending subliminals and shit, lying, hating, because this nigga a billionaire and your son called him dad. Just keep it real. He took your bride, nigga. Straight up. I don't believe she was doing no freak off shit like Cassie. That's some new shit that he learned. You know what I mean? Now he might have been doing stuff with other women with his wife, with Kim, but that'll be his business, my nigga. Like he got 3 kids with her. What the fuck? Like so, but as far as him getting her hurt, why the fuck would he get her hurt, my nigga? That's all he fucking got. The rest of you motherfuckers can all die. See, that's what people don't realize. His kids can die. The mothers of his of I'm a real we I don't I'm not like Diddy, but I'm trying to tell you, my nigga. So all that shit just sucker shit. We can sit there and monetize and make fun of everything that's going on because he deserved the shit. What the fuck? Why not? It's your turn, nigga. And the hat is out the bag that you be masturbating in the corner because that's the only thing we got. We didn't get nothing else but that you just disrespected Cassie. But any real player or pimp nigga know that mean he was pimping the bitch, man. He didn't give a fuck about the hoe. That's common sense. Everybody want to act like this all politically correct. Nigga, that was mad disrespectful. But then again, ask a pimp or I've never met any real man that loved a girl and would allow other men to do it. But when you having freak off sessions and you're paying a girl for a service, it's going down, we high, it's freak mode. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? But you don't do that with the one you really love. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I don't really see men really doing that. Like, cause then why does cheating exist? If women was down with freak offs and having threesomes with their husband, men wouldn't be cheating. But men is always gonna cheat because that's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy's gonna be in the corner masturbating. And dudes that been to prison, only prison, federal prison dudes. Y'all know Diddy was gunning it down live, man. Straight up. And he had so much bread, he was on the Molly, probably off the juice, because he had some other shit, they said. And life was good in that motherfucking room, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's going down. And everybody that's sitting there that's criticizing him act like they ain't do the same shit. I ain't look, I've been in some freak offs, but I've never been in no freak off that where I'm calling some motherfuckers to do my girlfriend. No, I'm sitting there saying, nigga, we about to fuck these bitches. That type of shit. And they about to enjoy it. And we not drugging anybody. Cause if anything, I know I came already on drugs. So I don't remember anything. I was blacked out. Shit, I'm just being honest. And all the girls I know, they love privates. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't need like so. This is like shit. Life is good, but I know one thing: I'm not sharing. Hell no. And you're not looking at me either. I'm talking about when I was a kid though. Like niggas going down. That's how I know dude is a weirdo. Yo, look, we all got freak ways in us, but I'm not gonna ever be freaky enough to where I want to be in the same room as a live porno. That nigga, yo, what movie was that? Yo, y'all remember Snowfall? When Snowfall first started, like the first episode, and Franklin was walking through to see the white dude, or he was meeting somebody at the set, and it was the porno set. That's how Diddy crib be. You know what I'm saying? Diddy just played himself because Cass. I'm about to get off this nigga Diddy the subject of Diddy because we gonna have a lot more to say about him. But look at her. Is that a Dior sweater?
What she says she witnessed. She has been able to sort of take this and turn it in a way, right? Can you explain that?
So she calls herself an activist, right? She's not just a singer, songwriter who's worked with so many stars, like I mentioned, Zendaya, Jason Derulo, Cassie. You know,
That bitch need to work with a hairstylist to fix her fucked up weave. And y'all over there working with Diageo to get the black man down. Now, one thing for sure, I'm gonna tell the society: Diddy is a black people problem. Let us dog Diddy. We gonna get the Diddy out of here ourselves. We don't need no white people help, man. Diageo, y'all didn't have to do what y'all doing to Diddy. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't have to do that. But y'all can sponsor me because I'm not a pervert and I'm on your side. And I own stocks and options. And that's not a recommendation to anybody. But I definitely once I heard um Diddy was suing Ciroc, I went immediately bought Diageo Leap options. No, a bunch. That's all I'm saying. So I already knew what it was. Cause I know business, man, you know what I mean? Diageo. They the greatest. Their business model, everything is great about Diageo. That's why I'm sitting there saying, like, Diddy, who the fuck do you think you are? I have shares with these guys. You know what I'm saying? You just work for us, motherfucker. You could trick them to society like you own Ciroc and Deleon and all this bullshit. No, you work for the shareholders, motherfucker. That's what you do. So we paid you to market this shit to the black community, nigga. That's all you were supposed to do. That's it. You wouldn't come say we racist because we don't, because nigga, that's like them Diageo saying, yo, give us a piece of bad boy. Oh, bad boy ain't worth shit. Bad boy ain't worth shit, bro. Let that sink in. I'm out of here. But bad boy ain't worth shit. And justice to Cassie. Take that, take that. Justice for Cassie. Yo, Diddy's a piece of shit, man. Uh, is that cool as that he's an alleged piece of shit? I think he's the biggest pervert that we've ever seen in the history of hip hop. I think that all women should, if you've been with Diddy, say something. Fuck that. Young Miami, I'm trying to get next to you. And then don't make fun of me. Don't let this computer shit fool you. If you could fuck with Diddy, you could fuck with me. The fuck out of here. And we already know what type of time he was on. So, y'all, I got some more shit coming up. I won the dog car. See this shit. I bash you motherfuckers. I don't know none of them. I'm gonna call that shit how it is. This nigga Offset got Cardi B looking like a jackass out here. But I ain't gonna lie. That's how I would want my wife to be. So shit, fuck what the public think. Cardi's Cardi smart because as soon as she jump out the window, you a hoe. So just the way it is, yo. But he got her looking like a jackass. That don't mean she's a jackass. Fuck what we think. I don't think she's a jackass because I want her. He got caught cheating, so I will always try to be with Cardi because that nigga got caught publicly. My nigga, like shit. I don't even know that nigga. I want to get Nikki too. I don't want Cassie. She got the bread. But anyway, y'all, whatever y'all do, if you if you or anybody next to you been around anybody from Bad Boy Records, preferably Sean Combs, aka Diddy did it, please call 911 and alert the police and let them know I'm out of here. Diddy did it.